Hello and welcome to Indian Story. There is nothing more beautiful and exciting than story. Everybody has a story. In fact, the story is a light. Now let's watch what this story has to say.
Well, I am Vijay Mehta. I am a stockbroker and a merchant banker. Life itself has been my inspiration. Life started teaching me and I started learning fast. And I think that is where I score better than others. I was very introvert, but when I went into all these student activities and became a leader, my personality underwent a complete change. I was born and brought up in New Delhi and educated here. And after that, I went to do my BCom honors from Shriram College of Commerce. And from there, I went on to do my law, which I completed again from Delhi University. Then I did 1-2 short-term courses at IIM Ahmedabad. So this is in terms of my education. Well, like everyone, I think my childhood was pretty exciting. What I can recall is that during my university days, I got involved into the Vidyarthi Parishad, which is the student wing of BJP, and I became a very tall leader of students. So in the process, there was very big kind of demonstrations and very high level in which Delhi University closed for the first time ever in its history of 100 years because we were rusticated. And then, I was covered by the media all over the world and I sort of became a mini leader at that time. And there I was with Arun Jaitley, Rajat Sharma of India TV, we were all together. So whichever leaders you are seeing today, like I used to go to speak for Lalu Prasad Yadav when he was contesting presidentship in the Patna University, Banaras University, Ravi Shankar Prasad. I still have his letter with me, written somewhere in 70s, My grandfather was Mr. Khan Chand Mehta. He was kind of the silver king of India, and he was one of the biggest, like we deal in stock markets. At that time, he was the silver king. My grandmother was Parvati Devi. Then my father was the founder director of Punjab Stock Exchange in 1937. My father, Mr. Jayachandra Mehta, and which is now known as Lahore Stock Exchange in Pakistan. So he was, at that time, he had a very large business of stock markets with offices in Lahore, Karachi, Calcutta, Bombay and New Delhi before partition. And post partition, he became a member of Delhi Stock Exchange. My mother's name is Rajkumari. I started my company, which is called MEFCOM Capital Markets Limited. In 1985 it was incorporated, and then in 1994 we went public. We are listed company on Bombay Stock Exchange, and we have about 7,000 plus shareholders. It's a very widely held company. I was the first person who went into merchant banking and collecting of capital through IPOs in Indian markets. And we have lead managed about 200 IPOs which was there. I mean, like in North India, I enjoyed a reputation where I had the first right of refusal. I have done IPOs for practically all the leading companies of North India, old industrial houses like Modi House, United Group, Hero Honda, Radico Khaitan, you name it. And Airtel, which is Bharti Enterprises, Airtel Telephone. I would brand myself as a person who has passed through the process. Both in the university times, we saw the Delhi University changing. So today the companies which we nurtured at that time, they have become very big. And then I was one of the 2 people who were accepted by Bombay Stock Exchange as professional members in 1992. It was kind of, impossible. It was like, if I put it in today's context, it's like being nominated for Rajya Sabha. And I still remember there were about 15 to 20 big guys, big boys of the financial world. They were interviewing me on the other side of a very big table in the conference room of Bombay Stock Exchange, and I was sitting like I am sitting now. And they told me, the first question was, why should we take you? And that is how the story unwrapped. When we were working as merchant bankers, my name used to be the first lead manager, and then there would be State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, Greenlace Bank, City Bank, all of them. They all wanted to work with me. Right when I was in my adolescent age, I joined RSS, Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, and later on, automatically I was migrated, and I became, during my student days, I became an important leader of Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad, ABVP. And after passing it out, then again I got into with BJP. And over a time period, not only I had a very exciting political journey, and it has now again for the last 10 years, and rather more maybe, I am a part of the national team of BJP for Foreign Affairs. I am a parcel of the OF BJP group, which is Overseas Friends of BJP, where we manage all the Indian diaspora across the world who are talking about Indian government policies and other affairs related to BJP. Well, as I told you that I am the youngest in my family. So right now my brother and 2 sisters, they are already passed away. Yeah, my brother is H.K. Mehta, and my sisters are Nirmal Davar and Prabha Sethi. And then my other 2 sisters who are living, one is Veena, who lives in London, and the other one is Nisha Suri, who lives in near Delhi. We were like normal brothers and sisters. We will fight, we will sometimes complain against each other, we will kind of go out together, and those times were different. So it's very difficult for the current audience to really envisage, and in this era of computers and mobile phones. But because we didn't have any of these gadgets, we were quite used to spending our time with each other. My wife's name is Indu Mehta, and I got married in 1978. And she is from Loreto Convent, Calcutta. Very polished and sophisticated person. But by choice, in those times, there were the girls were not doing any kind of work, business side, and of course the question of doing a job was not required. So primarily she devoted her total self to building up home. And that's the reason why my children, because of my, I used to remain so busy in my work. So she was the one who was handling the fort. I have two children. My daughter is Priyanka Mehta, who did her economic honors from from Miranda House in Delhi University. Then she did her law, and for her post-graduation in law, she went to Columbia Business School. And after that, she has passed out the exam for US laws, and she is employed with one of the largest American law firms. Now she is a very well qualified lawyer on capital markets. But she is taking a small sabbatical as of now. My son-in-law is Bhavesh Kakkar, and she doesn't have children now because she has been married quite very few years back. My son, he did his schooling from Doon School, and he was one of the top students in terms of both sports and theatre and studies. After that, he went to do his undergraduation from Warwick in London, and then he did his MBA. He joined me for a couple of years, gained some work experience, and then he went to do his MBA from ISB. When from there only, from the campus, he was selected by Deutsche Bank, and then he joined another company, Pine Bridge, who are asset management company in US. Now he is planning to start his own fund. He's become an American citizen just about 4 days back. His name is Karan Mehta. My daughter-in-law is again well qualified. She has done her MBA from United States only. Her name is Gauri Mehta. My granddaughter is Sana Mehta. She is very young. I mean, she's just about, we celebrated her first birthday in May this year. So you can presume that right now she has just learned how to walk, and we enjoy her learning. And well, I have been to about 72 countries, and I am not there for tourism. I have been a leader of a number of delegations. The recent one being I headed an Indian delegation to Iran, and I have in 1985 I was a part of the first Indian delegation of financial services to USA, where we saw the whole market, and we used to wonder at that time whether this kind of market will ever come to India, and that's what we are seeing today. This is what I saw in 1985. So I have been to a number of delegations, to government delegations, to Chamber of Commerce. I was the head of their delegations, and in this process I have been to the countries, you can name it. Life itself has been my inspiration, because it's very difficult to put an icon. The reason is that every icon would, except your parents, you don't get to spend so much of time with them. So I think as soon when I opened up in life, which I said after my college, the roller coaster of life, that taught me I can be a chartered accountant in terms of my knowledge. I can be a company secretary in terms of my looking into compliances. Everything I have learned on the shop floor, and that has gone a long way. What I learned as a lawyer, that I didn't go for practice, though of course Arun Jaitley became a lawyer, and a number of my other friends, some of them who have even retired as Supreme Court judges, but I never went for law. So practically it was a mix-up. I'm a very bold person, and I don't take any medicine, and I sleep for 7-8 hours very peacefully, despite the fact that our business is such that it has lots of fluctuations and it creates stress. But I have never been stressed, and I think even you can look at my face and you will find that I am very friendly and I am very positive in life. I think this has played a very big role in my personality. I think I'll be very truthful. I have been to a number of religious places. What I find in Ayodhya is some kind of a real peace descending upon you. You don't know the reason. First is it is not commercially exploited at all, which is a number of our religious places have become. People are very simple, and there is a kind of spirituality in the air. When you are walking also, even if you are at a shop, he will deal with you very politely. And then, the temple itself, it gives you very strong vibes. Well, I do a little bit of philanthropy, what you say. I do it my way, but don't publicize it. Whosoever comes, I give it to him, and whatever I can. Then whichever associations I am there, I take care of that. I think life for me is sharing, working hard, taking care of your children and family, and most of it, keep smiling. There is nothing what you cannot achieve. But of course I have also, like anyone else, I have had roller coaster life. But as I said just now, that what's very important is I survived. I am healthy, I am wealthy, and I am my days are fully booked.
Yes, we are all unique. We come and go. But these stories are legacy forever. Do share your story with Indian Story anytime, anywhere. And don't forget to subscribe our channel